Some huge drama just dropped in the chemistry section of YouTube. I know that none of the usual channels will cover this, so I want to talk about what's going on. Even if you don't know the big players in the Chem YouTube scene, you might have heard of Nile Red still and seen his shorts. He posts more non-chemist friendly videos nowadays since his channel grew and reached a wide audience. In contrast, channels like That Chemist, who this video is about, are still mostly watched by other chemists, but he still garnered a respectable following of 200,000 subscribers. As well as Chemiolis, who dropped this video exposing That Chemist, talking about how That Chemist is using a lot of substances, spiraling into conspiracy territory, then alienating all his friends and self-sabotaging himself by turning off ads on his videos, leaving himself with no income. Apparently, Chemiolis and That Chemist were good friends, with That Chemist at one point even saying that he talks to him more than to his wife. When That Chemist started hanging out with people who were constantly using, Chemiolis tried to warn him, but it only made him more defensive. That Chemist kept using substances of the Enlightenment variety until his serotonin receptors became fried and he started distancing himself from everyone on YouTube. One day he took 3 times the normal amount and went into psychosis, which took him months to recover from. He then allegedly decided to stop taking his antipsychotics and became very religious with illusions of grandeur, according to Chemiolis. Fellow chemistry YouTuber Nerd Rage, who also knows That Chemist personally, commented the following quote, "It wasn't always like this. When I spoke to him, he was an intelligent, collected guy focused on doing good chemistry and building a good community free of drama. Now he's become the very cause of the drama we've all been trying to avoid. I don't know him well enough to say whether it's the drugs, some underlying medical issue, or whether he's been this way all along and just fooled us. But whatever it is, it's sad what he's become. I do hope he finds his way back to the badass chemist he was. I don't recognize this person." That Chemist started falsely striking people's videos for mentioning a reaction in one of his papers, which obviously when you publish your findings in the paper, you don't own the copyright to them.
So I continued work from my next video, titled Making Thiophosgene, which I uploaded normally, and it contained a roast of Joey's behavior of about 2 or 3 lines. Without context, this roast is difficult to understand and seems more like a joke, but it obviously struck a nerve with him, because after that, he decided to illegally copyright claim my 2 latest videos, causing them to be taken down.
After being confronted on this, he just left illegible replies. But things suddenly took a turn with what he did next, which proved that he wasn't even intending malice when striking these videos, as it became clear that it wasn't about the money. That Chemist actually left the partner program and stopped receiving any money from AdSense on all of his videos. When I heard this, I immediately felt sorry for him, as he went from being egoistic, falsely claiming videos to make a quick buck, to actually not having self-preservation due to being mentally unwell. He is now basically jobless and continues making videos without having any source of income in his life. As Chemiolis said in his video, quote, "He's trying to legally fight someone who can outspend him. It doesn't seem so logical." Apparently he did it for moral reasons, because of his newfound religious beliefs, quote, "At everyone, I want to prevent any viewers from being manipulated by advertisers on YouTube, but YouTube will not let you prevent your audience from being shown too many types of ads. I try to disable all of the categories which I deem immoral, but since YouTube won't let me do that, and there are hundreds of thousands of viewers, I have made the decision to remove YouTube AdSense, but I will continue accepting sponsors who are willing to support the cause. I have left the YouTube Partnership Program. I am truly sorry if any ads you were shown on the channel led to regrettable choices. I hope God can forgive me." He then thought that the platform was censoring him because he couldn't see his community post, so he spammed it on other platforms, which allegedly made them reinstate the post out of fear. In my opinion, it was probably there all along and he just missed it that first time, but he thinks that it's a grand conspiracy. In a very weird move, That Chemist then messaged Chemiolis' father on LinkedIn, who is also a PhD chemist, to complain about one of his videos instead of writing him directly. Remember that at one point he said that he talks to Chemiolis more than to his wife, so this was completely out of character. Now all other chemists on YouTube are distancing themselves from That Chemist with some high school type behavior by creating a different group chat with everyone in it but him. For some reason, that chemist messaged Chemiolis and gave him a week to leave the old group chat which he was admin on. I don't know what the whole week was for, since it's not like he has to pack up any things to leave the chat. My thoughts on this are pretty much in agreement with Chemiolis, and I hope he gets help. Please subscribe to my channel.